Alright, and there we go. How he's getting on today? We're joined by a UFC madman, scariest person on the planet, Chris Barnett. How you getting on, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. Glad to be on.
Dude, after your last fight, how could we not? That was fucking incredible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So if anyone doesn't or hasn't seen the fight, Chris did a old what did he do? He kind of like a spinning back kick, or spinning hook kick, whatever.
They called it a spinning wheel kick, but technically it was a spinning hook kick. But
yeah.
Literally different forms call it different things, but initially it's all the same thing. Like my leg got up there and spun and hooked his head. So wheel kick, hook kick, same thing.
It did the job anyways.
That's it, right? Exactly. At the end of the day, it got the job done.
Yeah. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's such a I don't know. You don't see that in heavyweight. You know, if you see like really lanky guys in like the lower weight, like featherweight, do that shit.
Yeah.
But then like the power of a heavyweight doing that shit, good luck. That would take the head off like a normal guy's shoulders.
Yeah, man. The fact that he got up, like, and was still moving after it, that's what really threw me off. But he let me know. He said he was there, but he was not there. Like,
yeah,
that's that fighting spirit in him, man. That just lets you know, John's one of those guys, man. You think you put him out, not until you put him out. Like,
yeah, that's a whole other level. That's a whole other level.
Let's
yeah.
cut to the chase here and answer the serious questions, Chris. Your nickname, where to come from? Man? Why are you known as Huggy Bear? That's the nit and grit of this stuff now.
It's a nice name.
Where'd the come from, or where'd the name come from?
And let's go both.
Both of them.
All right, let's do it.
Now the kick, man. The kick came from Taekwondo, man. My whole life. Been doing it since I was 4 years old. When I started competing, I've always been short. It is what it is. So that was one of those kicks that you could get inside and hit the taller fighter without having to, worry about getting basically a background. That would be the counter, especially for a shorter fighter. So that's really where that kick came from. I've been literally throwing that style or that kick my whole life because of competitions and being the shorter Taekwondo fighter. That definitely saved me so many times. And my body, I'm 5'8", 5'9". My legs show that, but my arms are actually, like, my reach is 74 and a half, which is technically the same reach of somebody that should be 6'4". So that's where I get the confusion aspect. That's what allows me to get a lot of these kicks off, is because my arms end up lying to him, but my legs are telling the truth. But it's like there's no way his legs can. Oh, his leg just got to my head, type thing. You know what I mean? So that kick is if you go and watch a lot of my fights, I throw it all the time. I literally throw that kick in almost every fight. Sometimes it's a hook, sometimes it's actually a spinning side kick. But yeah, no, that's just Taekwondo 101. And then Huggy Bear, my whole persona, I've always been that guy that's chipper, happy, just trying to be, hey, are you sad? Come here. I got a hug for you. Like, I actually posted, I think almost every year around the same time I'll post, hey, hugs are going for free today. All right. They're 2-for-1 special right now. You know what I mean? And literally, like, sometimes people just need a hug, man. But I've always just been that person to be happy, try to lighten the mood no matter what the situation, type thing. So it fit. And then me being a bigger dude, cute and cuddly as they call bears also, it just fit the whole thing. And then fighting in Japan, they loved it so much I jumped in a outfit that that worked. I had a whole Huggy Bear outfit, so that's where that derived from, me just trying to be a positive, happy person, almost like a Care Bear type kind of person. Instead, that'd be my Care Bear power is the hug ability to make you happy.
I haven't heard the Care Bears in a long fucking time.
And then, wow. You say those sentences, and then when you ask what you do for a living,
yeah, like you're a modern day gladiator, and your name's Huggy Bear.
It's like, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I kick the shit out of people for a living, but come here, give me a hug.
After I beat your ass, let me give you a hug real quick. Let you know, man.
Like every time you sink in a choke, from now on I'll be like, oh, just give him a hug.
That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just, hey, somebody told me you needed a nap. I'm helping you with that. Here we go.
You've been getting enough sleep. There's bags under your eyes.
Call me melatonin, baby. Let's go.
God.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, like, it's hard to believe they're like personas in the heavyweight division. You got you, Cyril Gane, and Francis Ngannou in the same group.
Right.
Like, one of them's a stone wall, one of them's a granite wall, one of them Huggy Bear.
It's a goof wall.
Yeah. Yeah. You were saying beforehand, you had another interview before, and a guy tried to take it like pretty seriously, and then he gave up because you were too upbeat.
Like it broke. I don't know if it was just me smiling or what, but like, not to say, there's always that guy out there that they're trying to get a little more out of you. They want to see if you're gonna switch up or whatever. And he was asking those questions that most people would have been like, "Hey man, it's kind of rude to be asking me." And I was just like, no, no. I was fat. Like, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't expecting me to live like my whole philosophy is if you live your truth, no one can say anything about you, right? So I guess he was expecting me to try to pitter pat around stuff or try to change it another way, and it was straightforward. And I think I forgot exactly what the joke was, but he broke his little, because literally the interview was like this. There was times where I had to ask him if it was frozen because he was like this.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Are you there? Hey, so I ended up breaking him. I said something, and his that little stone face he was here, and he went. He started laughing, and I was like, "Good. Now we can start." It was a cool little situation, And then me and him now, he still emails me and whatnot back and forth, just talking about, because he's getting a lot of hits now with it. I'll say that much. But yeah, no, he good little dude now. He understands that he doesn't have to come at fighters like that, because he's had interviews with other fighters and they're so short with them that he gets that he needs to get to his point, get it done, and get it out the way. And it's like, dude, you got the wrong one. I'm a human. I'm not a robot. Like you're gonna get a lot out of me. Like people, I hate it when they try to set a time on these interviews. Like yeah, we only want 15 minutes of his time, and I'm like, watch, we're gonna end up talking for 45 because I talk a lot. It is what it is, and I'm not trying to hold back anything from what people want to know, So yeah, no, he learned real quick. He's a real good dude now. He's actually had a couple great interviews after. So
am I doing a good job of what he was doing?
Yeah,
dude, my camera's frozen and I can't help it.
I'm like, you're doing the same thing he was doing, man. I was like, word, we gonna do this now?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off for now until it gets fixed. But you know the story. Yeah, we had something similar when we had Eric Andrews on. He didn't have very long. He was in the middle of a training camp, and it was kind of weird. We only had 5 minutes, but then we had Chuck Liddell on, and that guy gave us like forever. Like we could have kept talking for hours and hours. He is a scary fucker. He was so intimidating to talk to. They call him the Iceman, not the Huggy Bear. The Iceman.
Right, even to this day, I don't care how old he is. He's one of those ones, like great guy, but you're still kind of like, hey man, where's Chuck at? You want to know where he's at in the room, just in case.
Yeah.
He's intimidating, man. There's been a couple. I've been like a couple of big guys we've got on him. We talked to Buffer, man. Buffer is like one of my favorite episodes ever, and it was the same with you. It was like Buffer was like, "I'll give you 10 minutes, man." We ended up talking for like 40. It was awesome, man.
Buffer's a good dude, man. I love
Buffer's awesome.
I'm hopefully gonna be working. He's got like a clothing line thing, and he hit me up with that. So hopefully, I can get some little cross merchandise with Buffer, man. That'll my life will be set.
Yeah.
What's the story with the shirt you're wearing or the hoodie you're wearing now? It says Thicc Boy.
Thicc Boy. That's these guys have been with me before the UFC, before all the stuff, and then they send me hoodies all the time. So literally, I might have like the same hoodie on. In a video, they'll be like, "Man, that man only has one hoodie." No, I have like 6 of the same hoodie because they send me a lot of hoodies because they know I work out in them. So I constantly I'll go through like 3 or 4 hoodies in a day just from working out, you know. So they send me so many hoodies, and then just their whole vibe, the whole brand, like look at like literally, man, like it's me to a T, you know, like the Thicc Boy moniker, the aspect of it. If you go to their page, they're always posting like these big meals, you know, like and stuff, just celebrating the fat league, as I call it, you know.
Fat leagues.
Never
heard that.
Around sumo wrestlers, and what they put in work wise, it doesn't make any sense. Like you look at them and you're like, there's no way you should be that big working as hard as you're working, you know. But again, you know, there were thick boys. Like it's wild. The love that they showed me. So that's my whole thing with it too. I'm always like interviews and everything. I'm always going to show that love back with them because they've been there before the spin kick. They were there, you know. So dog again.
Has that kind of like made you explode a little bit? Like, has that made you more popular?
Oh my God, he's shaking the camera. Move, dog. Yeah, man. Okay, so I threw a tornado kick. I'll say it was like 2018, 2019, I think, when I was fighting for Road FC, and that shot me up. Like that was my first video I ever got 1 million on. It was crazy. Like I was like, oh man, I thought I had made it then, right? After this kick, after making ESPN top 10 plays, after this, wow, man, it's different. Man, it is very, very different. Not in the sense of me changing, but what's coming at me. What's cool about it is I'll never change as far as who I am because me being who I am has gotten me where I'm at. Me trying to play another part, like or whatever, that's what ends up, you know, drowning a lot of these guys. So the fact that I get to be, you know, myself and everything. Look, okay, hang on, this dog get you're too big to be trying to jump on my lap. Go. The fact that I get to be me, and you know, in these situations makes it that much easier, you know. But yeah, no, that Instagram blew up. I got that little blue check, you know, on Twitter and Instagram, you know. But yeah, man, it has like, oh my God, I'm a celebrity type thing. To me, I'm me, you, and the rest of everybody else that I talk to. I'm just a normal person, dude. Like I talk to everybody. Anybody that sends me a message, I'm literally still trying to get through everybody. I've started to chop down. Like I love surprising the people that I get the message of, I know you're not going to see this, but, and then I send them little eye emojis first, and then I'll send them, you know, whatever little message. But yeah, man, like, but yeah, I try my best to get to everybody, even with the whole Instagram rise and everything, man. Hasn't changed, but the numbers. That's it.
It's a good opportunity, man. UFC 268, one of the biggest events of the year, man. You got yourself on it. Like, how would you pull it off, man? Like, did you put your name forward? How does that work, actually? I don't really know.
It's like, okay, so me trying to, right now I'm trying to kind of rally for a fight with Carlos Felipe, right? They've got so many fighters on the roster. And they don't, you know, I don't know if you remember that one year, fighters were literally just complaining, oh, they never give us fights. They never do this. They never blah, blah, blah type thing, you know. So they don't want to, like, how can I say? Unless you're one of those top echelon people, you're not going to get put immediately right back on a card, you know. Like, even with what I did, it still, and I won't say it wasn't good enough to whatever, but they have so many fighters that they have to please, you know what I mean? Like, they've got a lot of dogs they got to feed, you know? And then with the whole COVID thing, a lot of fights, you know, were flip-flopping. So now we're getting back into a regular kind of thing to where we can put on fights here and there. Dana can go back to putting on damn near 4 fights a week, you know, type thing. So he can start feeding the fighters a lot more. But yeah, like, it's not, I'll say it's not tough to get a fight, especially when you're one of those guys that they know is going to be like, yes. There's some guys on there, they offer fights and they say, oh, you know, this is going on, that's going on. So they're going to, if you're a yes, and I won't say like a yes man, but if they know you'll take a fight, they're gonna come to you first, and they're instead of going to XY or whatever. So as far as I go, they know me. They know I fought Ben Rothwell on 8 days' notice, so they know I'm gonna be whatever. The John fight, I really don't know how it popped up. I wasn't. Let's see. We weren't really looking at the time when they hit us up. It was kind of just let's get back to Chris. Let's build this base. Let's straighten everything out. Let's work on this. Let's work on that. They hit us up. It actually was perfect timing because as I was building myself back up, I was ready to go into a camp, and it worked out perfect. But yeah, no, like the way the UFC sets up a lot of that stuff, they've got so many fighters, and at the time they weren't able to put on the show numbers that they were, doing back then. Now they're able to do it again, so they'll get back on that. You'll see a lot of fighters 2 and 3 weeks. Now I don't know if y'all saw Chris Curtis. He just fought on the other card, and then just fought again. That same night or whatever, or what just recently. He got bumped up. Literally nobody wanted to fight that guy last minute. But here's Chris Curtis again. If you're gonna fight, they'll reach out to you and know, if you're gonna take that short notice or if you just want to fight, they're gonna find the fighter that wants to fight. Unfortunately, no heavyweights were backing out because they know my hand is. Hey guys, I'm right here, please. So but yeah, no, they're fair with it. I'll say that much. They want everybody to get their chance, opportunity. Now, when you get out there, it's your job to put on the show. They'll start judging you on that. Like, hey, this guy's going to throw a spinning hook kick. You're going to do wrestling the whole time. We're going to go with this guy, for a T-Mobile type arena. Now, they might put you on like a Vegas Apex type card if you're, I don't want to say less entertaining, but they're trying to save the super entertaining guys for these bigger shows, and it makes sense. You want to get on the bigger show? Go out there and lay everything out on the line, and you'll get on to it.
There you go.
And fingers crossed, Cyril Gane doesn't pull out because guess who's right number? He's right up there,
here,
man, for number one.
I'm right here.
Would you actually, if you were offered that, would you actually do it?
In a heartbeat. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like the opportunity alone. Oh my gosh! Yes, I hear you. The opportunity alone, it would like win, lose, or draw. Because this is MMA now. That 4-ounce glove, anybody can go to sleep. So win, lose, or draw, it's just an opportunity. And then the UFC appreciates that kind of stuff. Like they don't just shun that type of stuff. They get that. Hey, this is the world champ, and you fought him on a week's notice. We understand that. Trust me, we'll give you, we won't do this again. You can go fight, this guy number 10 instead of number 1 type thing. But yeah, no, I would definitely either one of them at this point. I love them both, but either one of mine. Yeah, sure, let's go, guys. The fans need this. We're going.
I haven't seen any trash talk from you before, but I imagine that it's more compliments from you.
I try to kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking there when you were talking a minute ago, saying, I was just thinking, this guy, is he good at trash talk? He seems too friendly. He seems like he couldn't say a mean thing if he tried.
No, I've got some, what do they call it? I can be an undertone jerk. I got some jokes up my sleeve. Don't get me wrong now. Like
good lad.
My high school I went to, you either had to be like a good comedian or an athlete. And thank God I was both, but I still got fired from. You know what I mean? But yeah, no. I can get on a good roast with you if you want to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you won't really see it out of me. Like to me, honestly, all you're doing is throwing more fuel on the fire if you're pissing the guy off. That like to me, like you piss him off while he's training, he's gonna do 5 more reps because now he's angry. If you don't piss him off, guess what? Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about this guy. Let me go ahead and do the lightest workout I can. Cool, good. Keep doing that. Keep that method going. But if I'm up here, yeah, and your mama smell like trash. Now he's going to do 8 more sets because I just said his mom smells like trash. I don't need you working extra hard. I'm good. I'll give you a hug so you calm down.
I mean, the reverse of that is like McGregor back in the day. Absolutely demolishing guys.
Yeah,
with words.
You got to, but see, and that's the thing too with this game. A lot of these fighters, they think they have to be tough, so they go in there in that mindset of, oh my God, he already out-talked me. He's gonna out-fight me, And McGregor was good at backing up what he was saying. So that was he had the perfect game plan. Like, and then if you really look at it after the fight, it was always respect. He got the entertainment aspect of it. Look at what he's doing now. Like, he gets it. He gets it, and he got it. He's the perfect example of, if you go out there and do what you're supposed to do, you can grow in this sport immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man threw a couple spin kicks, ran his mouth, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was right there. So
you're halfway there.
Yeah, hey, we got the spin kick down. Now I'm running my mouth in the other way. I'm trying, because he already did that way, so I don't want to be too much of a biter. I've already took his style with the spin kicks and whatnot. Now I got to do it the other way. I'm showing the other people there's another lane.
There you
What
go.
you got to do, man, is you got to get over here to Ireland. I swear to God, we are the top tier, man, of absolutely ripping the shit out of each other. Me and Jared will do it, like, right now, and we'd still, like, hold each other's hands right after,
We don't hold hands, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, of course we don't.
Right now at SBG, I guess that's Connor's gym, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'm over here for a hot minute, man. If you could get over here." And I was like,
Absolutely. Everybody in Ireland is meeting McGregor at the moment because he's in the Black Forge Inn. I think he owns that place. It's just a bar, and you walk in, and there he fucking is.
Wow.
Like, I know a bunch of comedians who were going over there just to meet the guy, and they have their own, like, version of Guinness now, so people are kind of testing that out as well. So,
dang, man. Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Opportunity meets what is it? What do they say? Luck meets opportunity. That's exactly what that is right there, dude. Like, no, hard work meets opportunity. That's what Connor is. Hard work meets opportunity. There wasn't no luck involved in that. My man put in work.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But, like, you're really saying it's like it's taking that opportunity and using it to your advantage. I saw Dustin on his hot sauce website. It's the picture of him and Connor at their second fight, like, holding up, and Connor was holding up the hot sauce to heaven. Like, that's his promo for his hot sauce. Then when O'Malley and Cruz were going at it, or O'Malley and Garbrandt were going at it in the press conference, what's his name? Dustin pipes in and goes, "Hot sauce for everyone."
Yeah.
Like, the guy's, it's smart. He's a marketing genius. That clip's gonna be trending everywhere.
But
he's
McGregor's so famous that he has that place packed every single moment of the day. Every moment it's open, just from being in there. Like, he knows, if I'm in this building, it's gonna be full forever. And he owns, like, I think he owns the place or owns a part of it, and that's gonna bring in a bit of money.
Smart, man. Smart.
And he's just meeting his friends, meeting fans, fucking doing whatever, having the crack, having some fun, and
sign autographs too. Eat some fish and chips. Keep it moving.
That's the easiest job in the world. I'm just in this building, and it's making money. Yeah. He's he used to be everyone's favorite over here. He's kind of fallen out of love.
Grace.
Yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough one.
Was it the old man when he slapped the old man? Is that what really brought him down?
It was a little bit before that. It was a little bit, but that really put a nail in the coffin.
Cool. Even the dolly, all that stuff was cool. But when he hit that old dude, I was like, man, come on, man. Like,
when I see that, I say, the guy didn't move. He was okay.
That's what everybody. I was like, oh, kind of little hands getting weak, baby. He better put some oomph in that next time.
old guy punched by the double champ. Doesn't move. We need Dana should have got that guy in the octagon straight away.
So who's the real champ here?
Yeah,
he did better than.
He should have found like a former UFC fighter, the same age, and put him in there. Chuck Liddell and that old guy should have fought.
Fucking guy.
That's a super fight.
You might not know this, Chris. Is that we were talking about McGregor owns that pub? That's the pub that he put the old man in, and he banned him from life. He banned him for life going into that pub. That old guy.
Here's the thing.
For life, for real.
Swear to God, man.
Here's the thing, though. The guy goes up to him with whiskey.
This damn dog won't stop crying. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, please take your time.
Sorry. I was saying there, Thomas. A guy comes up to you in a bar, a fucking celebrity, He's massive at his time. How big has he ever been? He offers you whiskey at a bar.
Not only whiskey, Jared. Own whiskey.
He offers you whiskey at a bar. He's saving you money. Number one. Number two is a gift. Number three, it's worth more because it's from him. You get to say, "Oh, McGregor gave me whiskey. It's great crack." But what does your man say to him?
Like, I don't want to drink that piss.
I don't want to
What
drink
he
your
said to
shite whiskey.
I thought it was something. Yeah.
And then McGregor give him a little tap, not enough to even move the guy. And then suddenly he's the bad guy.
Bans him for life.
You know.
I was actually talking to someone today. He bought all the didn't he buy a load of apartments or something? He bought a load of places.
Yeah, so someone in our college told us that. And what's he doing with them?
Do it up.
He's just doing up the area because it's not the best. Dude, like how much money is he putting into that area? How much money did he put into the Irish health system during COVID? And they still give him shit. All I'm saying is he beats Khabib 9 times out of 10.
That's the end of that conversation. We'll be back momentarily.
Yeah, I'm going to pause here and we will be back in a minute.
It beats Khabib 9 out of 10 times, man.
Actually,
Unbelievable.
I don't even know if I have a pause button anymore. I don't have a pause button anymore, so you're stuck with us.
Oh, are you? Oh, well.
Yeah.
How are you getting on, folks?
What's the story, man? I didn't
It was
expect
a great interview so far, man. What do you think, Jared? Enjoying it?
I've never met you before. Yeah, of course it's fucking fun. Of course it's good. It's Chris Barnett.
It's one of the most fun ones I've ever had, man. Seriously, it's funny.
You don't think Carol
Long time
Baskin was fun?
You know what? Ever since, everyone thinks she killed her husband. No.
Yeah.
That bitch Carol Baskin.
We had her on the show.
We've talked to her, man.
No way, for real?
Yeah.
For real.
Wow.
Had her on the show. We asked her, did she kill her husband? Straight up.
What the fuck?
Oh, she said, yeah.
She was like, yeah, you know what? I've been waiting for so long just to tell a small podcast in Ireland I killed my fuck. No.
Man. Man. 2 weeks is on. You know what's crazy? When I was down there in Florida, I had no idea. I visited her animal sanctuary, cat rescue, a couple of times. Had no idea. And it finally took me like about the 3rd episode. I said, wait a minute. Oh my God, I've seen this lady before. But man, oh man, that's a wild tale right there. I'll tell you what. It's definitely a Florida tale, though. That's definitely some Florida stuff right there.
Everyone says that place is really badly run and the cats look miserable. When you were there, if you can remember anything at all, what was your experience? Did they look happy? I guess I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what a happy tiger looks like. I've never seen a sad tiger to know what a happy tiger looks like. So to me, it was just a big animal, and they were like, "Oh, you want to pet it?" I was like, "Nah, I like my fingers and hands and stuff." So
I make money off these.
Yeah. I was like, I need these, but they didn't look crazy to me. It looked like people with a bunch of animals there, and I don't know. It wasn't like zoo, type thing, but you could tell her focus was the big cats. I didn't see any thickly cats. If they did have them, they were in the back. I didn't see them. No. I have seen worse animal rescues. There was another one up in, I think it was like Dayton, Florida, or whatever. She's gotten shut down like at least 6 times. But her cats actually look sick. Like you could see the ribs and stuff. But again, I don't know how you're if certain tigers, in the wild they never are too. I've never seen a fat tiger. So I don't know. I don't know what a healthy, happy tiger is supposed to look like. I've seen tigers eat to survive. So that's the only tiger I could judge. But no, when I was there, it looked like a rescue, a happy place. It really looked more like people, because Tampa, again, it's a crazy place. So it looked like people would order these animals and not be able to take care of it. And they were like, "Hey, yo, Carolyn, hey, we got another one here," and she would take it in, instead of doing whatever they were doing down there. 1 year in Tampa, 2008, 2009, you can look it up. They were selling lion meat. They were literally selling lion meat down there. So maybe she was helping stop that. But yeah, no, she was cool when I was there.
Okay. Here's the question now. Would you have it? The thing's dead. The lion is dead already. There's lion meat for sale. You don't want it to waste.
Oh, would I eat it?
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Same.
I
Same.
had horse when I was in Japan. Like, so, yeah, no. I'm one of those. I'm not gonna knock it until I try it type thing. You know what I mean? My only bad thing would be I would hate it if I liked it because you know what I mean you'd have to be coming out of pocket to get you some lion meat, man. But
I mean, how many lions have eaten people?
how many lions have I eaten?
No, how many lions have eaten people?
Oh, exactly.
A lot.
So it's
How many people have eaten lion?
You're just getting revenge, man. You're getting it back for the little
fallen
man.
brothers. Your fallen brothers. Years of evolution. These fuckers eating us up.
We just it all circles.
You're looking out for the little guy, man. You're looking out for the little huggy bears, the huggy cubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody got to look out for them. And if I got to be that guy, holla at me. I'm right here.
Yeah.
You're hearing it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Chris Barnett will eat lion meat
If offered.
for you.
Yo, slide it up. Y'all got giraffe. Y'all got some kangaroo. Whatever it is, slide it this way. Holla at me.
They sold that here for a while. It was ostrich and
I've had
kangaroo.
ostrich.
I haven't tried either of them.
Yeah, there's a place called Fuddruckers in Orlando. Again, there we go, Florida again. Florida. And I had ostrich burger. It was actually wowee. That's actually that is a good bird. Yeah.
Tastes like chicken, man. I'd imagine it.
No, it was weird. It had like this is gonna sound weird, but if chicken had like a steak kind of you know, with like steak. You know, you eating steak.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was like, but it was technically, you know, poultry, you know. So, but yeah, no, it was man, it was nice, juicy. Just I kind of got to not put too much stuff on it because I wanted to actually taste, you know, whatever. But man, yeah, no, I don't know if it's just the seasoning. Also, the Fuddruckers down there, they did it right.
Yeah, everyone knows how to season a steak, but
right,
an ostrich, that's a different story. Yeah. That's so weird. Most exotic shit I've ever eaten was squid. And I swear to God, I imagine snails taste the exact same. It was just mush. Or not mush, it was just chewy as fuck. It was terrible.
Yeah, escargot type, yeah, I can't do snails, but squid, I'll mess up some calamari and I'll mess up some squid all day. I'll do squid, octopus, all that all day, but yeah, escargot, them snails? Oh, no.
You know, I said that, but I've also had escargot, and it's fucking awful.
Yeah.
They give you this chewy little speck of shite, and then they have like this mound of garlic butter you dip it in. There's a reason there's so much garlic butter. They know it's terrible, but they think it's fancy.
We've really struck a nerve here. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This shit pisses me off.
You know, you have like trigger words. I think I found dirt on escargot. Every time I see a snail, man, I'm gonna put it right up to his face and like force him to eat it. Pass him some garlic, man.
But yeah, squid. Chris, I don't know how you have that stuff. That's fucking awful. It's terrible.
I like calamari. Calamari is lovely, man.
What's wrong with you? This was sushi. It was raw. It was fucking terrible.
Calamari is lovely, man. Holy shit.
Man, little raw sushi with some soy sauce, man.
I'm a fan, but not that.
Missing out. Wrap it up with a little seaweed. Oh, shut it down.
Well, what's your go-to sushi? This is what everyone wants to know, by the way. Every UFC fan is like, what does Chris Barnett have in his sushi? That's what they're thinking.
Number one question. I'm a fan of literally all of it. Like when I was in Japan, at one point the guy was like confused because they send these plates around. They'll just send plates around on this little conveyor belt. Every plate that came by, I was like, "Ooh, I gotta try it. Ooh, 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 I gotta try it." Like my plates were like stacked like that high, you know. But there wasn't one I didn't like, man. Like even from the what was it? I didn't think I was gonna be a fan of like the I guess it was fish egg, the caviar type, whatever sushi. But best part, like I was like, oh, it's got a little salty taste. It makes the rice taste that much better. Wow, this is amazing. You know, each piece, even the stuff that was looking at me as it came by, I was like, here we go. Oh wow, when it's alive, it tastes that much better. You know, so it was crazy being able to pick your food out and watch it look at you like the whole process. That was the only crazy part. Like I swear the octopus made eye contact with me the whole time. They brought it over to there from the tank to the top of the thing. He was just looking at me like, "Yep, this is your fault. I want you to know this is your fault." And I'm like, "Hey man, can you turn his eyes the other way or something?" You know, I'm looking.
Give him a blindfold or something.
Right. They even they had this weird thing they would do with the ink sac. I wasn't gonna try it because he said it would stain your teeth for like 3 days or whatever, and I was like, I'm good, you know, I'm all right. But yeah, man, Japan, when it comes to using every part of the animal, that was definitely a cool part of it. And then I got to experience it with the whole sushi. Eating fresh raw fish is, you know, different from you pull up to some of these markets here in America. They've got sushi that's been sitting out for 8 hours talking about some fresh sushi. Like, man, that fish, why is it brown? And salmon's supposed to be pink? Okay, I'm good.
That's a worry where we're from. You know, you think Ireland's like surrounded by sea, so you get some great sushi. No. We live in the centre of Ireland, so we're like the most like inland as you can be. And we have a sushi place in town, and I was thinking, okay, this is going to be terrible, but gave it a go. Big fan.
Nice.
Yeah. But you have to be worried sometimes.
My sea moss connect got lost. I get on they say it's Irish sea moss. I don't know if it's actually over there or what, but I heard sea moss is like the number one thing, like big on helping health-wise.
What the fuck is sea moss?
I think you're being scammed, Chris. Please do not buy Irish sea moss. That is.
Don't buy Irish sea moss.
You're being scammed, bro. You're being scammed.
Can you look that up, Thomas?
Scammed, bro. It's not a thing. Irish sea moss.
Yeah, look it up. I promise you, watch. Like, and a lot of doctors and athletes prescribe this. I was like, yeah, sea moss. Okay,
talking about algae. What?
Just algae.
Irish sea moss and bladder rack bio.
Active
and sustainable. Irish moss, commonly called Irish moss or Carrigan moss, is a species of red algae which grows abundantly along the rocky parts of Atlantic coast of Europe and North America.
So, are you getting it from Ireland or somewhere else? Are you just getting on the name?
I'm pretty sure it's not actually grown in Ireland.
Now. I honestly feel like I might not be getting the real stuff now. I don't know.
Irish moss isn't really a moss, apparently, or from Ireland. Okay, that's WebMD, but I don't trust them because I looked up, I had a cough, man, and next thing I know, I'm, going into the hospital in case I have fucking throat cancer.
I was pregnant 2 times because of WebMD.
Fair play, Jim. Was it a boy or a girl?
Yep, I was pregnant. Me personally.
You're pregnant? Bro.
Symptoms of being pregnant. I was about to have another little huggy bear.
You and Amanda Nunes should have a great chat.
A huggy cub, bro. That's sick.
Yeah.
You don't call your kid the huggy cub, bro. That's gonna be a huge fucking L.
Wow.
Huggy cub, bro. Gotta be. Yeah. Talk about Amanda Nunes, bro. Jesus, what an upset. Holy shit,
You look like what everything Pena was saying. Like, she was like, you haven't been training. You haven't been doing this. We know. I talked to your teammates. And got out there. She ate them first couple punches. I was like, oh no, if she eats these, it's going to be a wrap. Man, literally, Amanda just, she kept throwing. She kept throwing, but that tank was not normal. Well, I don't know. Normally, Amanda gets them out of there so fast, we really don't get to see her gas tank, or she rocks them so early, she doesn't have to overexert herself. But Pena was in the paint like, yo, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. And I was like, And then, after, I think it was the beginning of second when they started like kind of standing, trading. And then Pena hit her with a jab that stumbled Amanda. And I was like, yeah, here we go. I was glad it didn't end from a, KO point. I remember watching Amanda when she was in Strike Force, like it was maybe her second fight in Strike Force, all yellow outfit. And when she came out, I was like, dude, no way. Like that this is not fair. And she beat the brake shoes off of her. But shout out to Pena. Wow. That was a good one right there.
She wanted it really badly. She really went hard on it.
Yep.
Be number one, train like you're number two.
Yeah.
But I've just seen today on like the rankings on ESPN, they've put Valentina now number one. Nunes is she's below Valentina and Rose.
How does that work?
I know it's a bit odd because she beat her twice. I know that, but it's like
that's disrespectful.
Crazy. It's odd though, isn't it?
Someone made that trying to be an asshole.
Maybe.
You're right, or maybe to spark Amanda to actually fight her because everybody wants that fight.
Like, imagine Ngannou loses and they'd knock him at like 5. Like, that's just fucking disrespectful, man.
They did it to Stipe.
They did do it to Stipe, actually. Stipe's been disrespected for years, though.
Yeah.
That guy's a
didn't want
fucking king, bro. We love Stipe. Like, we're huge fucking fans of the guy. He's a fucking king, bro.
That is one of my best friends right there.
Stipe? You tell Stipe Miocic, the Awfully Irish Podcast, fucking loves him, right?
I'm actually supposed to head up there, after Christmas, New Year's Eve-ish, just to get in some work with them guys, man, because it always makes me elevate. Like, you, despite of whatever, that is a 5-time heavyweight champion right there. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get that. You know, like, you don't get that from being whatever. And he is consistently still a firefighter. Like, he does not miss a day for that. You know what I mean? So his dedication and work towards this sport and everything, dude, and then what he just does as a normal human being is amazing. I would definitely let him know.
Would you take a fight with him though?
Of course, in a heartbeat. Like me and him.
Even if you're friends with him.
We never talked about it, but like that's literally when I fought Gian. To me, it was like me fighting Stipe's like brother. You know what I mean? So, because Stipe and Gian are best friends. You know, so. As I even said in an interview with about Gian, it's like me fighting a friend. I do 10 times better when I'm fighting somebody that I'm comfortable, quote unquote, with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling or whatever. But there was no animosity, none of that yik yak. You know, let me piss this guy off. Like, because I know if I go in there and I've had fighters make me angry, but I'm good. I got a poker face to where I'm like, oh no, he didn't say anything. As soon as that door closed, that motherfucker, I'll beat his ass. I swear to God, but yeah, man, like no. And Stipe, you know, I'm in a heartbeat. He signed on the dotted line just because we get the aspect of this is a fan thing, especially if the fans wanted it. Oh, real quick. Other than that, like, you know, if it was just a UFC thing to try to pit us against each other just to, you know, piss some shit off, then we would, you know, ask for a little bit of change, make it worth our while. But if it was a fan type thing, then yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're both here about the fans type thing, you know, but it would never be a disrespectful kind of thing. I get who he is, you know what I mean? When it comes down to it, again, MMA, 4-ounce glove, you know, I'll never shun down from any fight, you know, best friend or not. We'll get out there and literally have fun, regardless, you know, because I know at the end of the fight, we're still going to be best friends. I don't care what happens, whether you knock me out, I knock you out, we're going to go have a drink later.
It's funny, we see it like that in MMA and boxing, where you think the guys have to have some kind of animosity towards each other, but in other sports, you have guys like, just say like Brady and Drew Brees. Those guys text each other every day, but yet, like, if the Saints played, you know, the Patriots or Buccaneers, it's like they're competitors at the time, but as soon as it's over, man, it's like, yeah, man, let's go get a beer. And I think I like it in that aspect of, you know, your perspective towards that in MMA, man. It's cool.
What do you think refreshing. Of Usman Colby after the fight? Is like, it's all for the fight. It's all for the viewers. It's nothing but love. Like that was pretty nice to see at the end.
Especially with the MMA game the way it is, like. Not to say it, but we got to find loopholes to be able to get paid a little more, you know? So if I got to make it look like I hate you for 8 weeks to get 400,000 more, you know what I mean? Then cool. Guess what? You dumb and your mama, like, you know what I mean? So, but for the most part, like,
just buying his mom flowers afterwards.
Right? I'm so sorry. I didn't want to have to say none of that. But like, honestly, if you look at like what was it with Woodley and stuff, like Tyron Woodley's mom, how she was back there, she gave there until the hugs and all that, you know what I mean? So it's possible, you know, to be, because they were jawing at first, they were definitely jawing, and then towards the end, you know, it was just all love or whatever. But yeah, like, you don't. My thing is, we're already fighters. People already think we're tough. We don't have to project that like out there, like, oh, I'm tough. But I'm really super tough too, and it's like, okay, we get it. Okay, yeah, oh, you're a fighter, you're tough. Okay, rah rah rah. At the end of the day, my thing is, if you don't think I'm tough, you know where I'm at, type thing. But I'm not gunning for that type of situation. But I've had those guys that are like, there's no way you're an MMA fighter. I was like, okay, cool, let's train. You know, you can come by the gym. by all means. And then by the end of it, it's like, okay, how'd you do that? I don't understand. You shouldn't be able to do that. You're not. What's in your back? Are you an alien? Let's see. Let me touch your ear to see if you know what alien's controlling your body, type thing. You know, but yeah,
must have been a weird conversation.
Right? Yeah. Trust me. I've had, again, in Florida especially, I've had the weirdest conversations about how I'm not supposed to be able to do what I'm doing. Like, and one person explained to me why I'm doing what I'm doing is because I'm an alien. And I was like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. This whole time, I never knew, but now I know. I know now.
What a nice guy.
Is me.
Makes sense, man.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were human after that kick, bro. I watched. I remember. You know, no offense to you, man. I watched this fight, man, and I see the two of you like facing off against each other. I'm like, this is one that's probably gonna go to decision. You know,
yeah,
and I'm a nice guy. I said that
the whole time.
You know, I mean, you guys are hugging, you guys are holding hands before the fight, man. I'm thinking these guys are too nice to knock each other out. Next thing I know, man, I'm talking. Me and Jared were watching it together actually, and I think. And we're looking at something else on a different screen. The next thing I know, all I hear is, like Rogan, Anik, and DC. And next thing I know, I see the big fucking guy flip onto the ground.
Yeah.
I think, I fucking love this, man.
How did you not break your ass on that flip?
Yeah, it's okay. First off, like, you know, hey, I got a little padding back there. I ain't got no little booty. I'm over
Dude,
here.
there's no amount of padding that should have saved that ass from like just going. That looks so sore.
Though also, like, it's not like we're fighting on like concrete like that. It's padded. It's a padded mat. Like, it sounds like a WWE like canvas or whatever, but it's actually padded. You know what I mean? If it's elevated, that's what makes it sound like that thud or whatever. But that mat is actually soft, you know. And then again, I don't land on my tailbone. If you look, I really land on my thigh area, and then I got the cup on. You slide them things to the left so you don't land on your nuts, and you good. You good. That's it.
Fair enough.
Touchdown.
Oh, it was legendary, man. I love that.
I remember a couple of days after, I'm sitting there on my phone on Snapchat. You know, Snapchat has like those UFC stories.
Yeah,
I'm going through that shit, and I see like, oh, we're supposed to have Chris Barnett on, and then this is after we or this is before we had our first chat where we didn't set the call up properly, and I was like, oh, bip bip bip, I'm supposed to talk to this guy.
Wait a minute.
I know you. Yeah, but they really like put you everywhere, like.
Yeah.
Must be a good feeling.
It wasn't a like, oh, you know, let's, you know, get our time and spread whatever. No, it was like Yahoo, ESPN, this, there. Like, you could, like, some websites that were just confused, and they were like, large man throws spin kick, and like, you just like, okay, cool, whatever, you know.
I'll take it.
But you know, it was nice, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll finish up in a couple of minutes now, Chris. But you know, future man.
You want to finish up? You want to finish up?
I do.
Are you busy?
At, man.
You've other things to be doing?
I am actually. I do have other things to be doing.
Yeah.
Life, damn it.
Future man. When would you like to fight again, Chris? As soon as possible.
Tomorrow, if I could, man. But nah, we're probably looking at late February, early March. With this whole COVID thing, definitely, I'll say, slowing down. Knock on wood. But they're gonna start putting on a lot of shows. So hopefully I can get on how I want. But until then, I'm not gonna be the one to, you know, constantly bug them. But I will have my hand raised every time hey, we need a fighter. What? 170. All right, let me cut my left leg off. We gonna make it. I'm gonna make the weight. We're gonna be out there, you know. But yeah, no, like hopefully sooner than later. But later's not bad because it just gives me more time to get ready.
You said you take anyone. Would you take Khamzat?
Man,
gotcha.
He called out DC, and I was like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, wrestling wise. You've got to believe in yourself or be crazy as hell to call out DC wrestling wise. So, Yeah, why not? You know what? Yeah, I would. You know, I'd probably just go ahead and jump on the ground because I know he's gonna probably pick me up somehow.
Are you sure about what you're saying? This could end poorly.
We are sending this to Dana as we speak, Chris. Dana is watching this show.
Khamzat, you can come to the call now. Kill everybody.
If you wear my Huggy Bear outfit, then I definitely, hands down, I'll fight anybody in my Huggy Bear outfit because there's a secret move I can do in that. I can put you underneath the fur on the right side and can't nobody get out. I've seen it.
Oh my god. Dude, well,
here you have it, folks.
That ever happens.
Khamzat versus Barnett is official. UFC 273 with Moreno and Francis Ngannou as the co-main.
It is crazy how no one would like take a fight with that guy. Like he called out everyone in every division, even like just for wrestling shit. And like,
is it Leon supposed to fight him?
Is he?
Leon?
That's I thought. I didn't know. I thought it was like Leon because what Masvidal? No, not Masvidal. Leon was supposed to fight somebody, and then they got hurt. And then
that was Masvidal.
And whatever, something that Masvidal and Colby are about to fight. So that leaves Leon and him, who's been calling out everybody. Leon and him, and Leon was like, yeah, nobody else will fight him. I guess I will, because Leon, I guess all his fights keep something. I have to keep backing up. I don't know, but yeah, no, I thought I heard that. I might be wrong, or whatever. But somebody needs to fight him. So I said,
Leon is never getting a title shot. The poor guy has had the worst luck. If he beats Khamzat, you know what? Fuck it, make him the champion. He wins in life. He doesn't even need that fight, Usman. Okay, Usman's too busy having kissy fights with Colby. You know, like. But anyone who beats Khamzat should just be given a medal or some shit. Man.
I remember Nate Diaz turning it down, saying like, "Come on, you're giving me a beginner." I think I've seen through that a little bit. I think Nate, you're kind of scared. Come on.
Exactly. There it is. Yeah, I was about to say you ain't fooling me. But that's the smart tactic, though. That's the smart tactic to play because then he doesn't look like like he turned the fight down. He's just like, oh, you're insulting me with giving me a guy that's really better than me. But don't say nothing. But yeah, he's not. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, that's a good way out. Smart guy, man. He's been in the game. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean Nate could fight forever. Like you're never knocking that guy out. You're never gonna. Like he'll bleed to death before anything.
I think Nate would be okay on the ground, but it's just that whole takedown series that's gonna happen. Oh my god, if he carried Nate over to Dana and talk, I'd be like, all right, I gotta turn this. I can't do this right now.
I wouldn't be able to watch it, man. Like I like Nate far too much for him to fight Khamzat. Like
what was
that would hurt.
Khamzat's been hit like what, twice ever?
Yeah.
Like that's not even like an exaggeration. I think that's accurate.
Jeez.
He's been hit twice in a fight in his fight so far. If that doesn't spell scary,
right?
Good luck.
Like
you better hit hard.
He's ducking CM Punk. That's it. I'm calling it now. Khamzat is afraid to fight CM Punk, and he will never change my mind on this. Neither will you, Chris. We could talk for hours and hours about this, but CM Punk retired far too late, far too early in his career.
Yeah.
And he knew.
Early. What was going on was him and Duke Rufus, when they were training, they were like this. When they would go to the fights, they were here. They never met. If they ever met, we talking CM Punk, double champ in two different organizations.
I keep telling people this, man. The guy had
Punk, the double champ.
Two unlucky fights, man. You think of Goat, man. You think GSP. You think of Jones. You think of Chris Barnett. Not me, man. CM Punk is up.
CM Punk.
Have you ever seen his acting?
His acting?
Jeez, don't tell him about that fucking
I'm
film,
telling him about
Actually,
the
no,
film.
dude, tell him about fucking, I love that shit, man.
Have you ever seen him in a TV show, movie, anything?
No, I've seen him, his wrestling acting, but other than that, that's about it.
Thomas, you try to find the name, I'll explain it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he did this movie, and he's renovating a house. His wife's pregnant, and they're moving into the house. It used to be a brothel, and
is a girl on the third floor?
That's it. And the place is really fucking fucked up. But the house starts coming. Okay? From everywhere. There's holes in the walls. White shit dripping everywhere. There's the plugs, white shit coming out of it, and he doesn't know what it is. We don't know what it is till the end. But
old brothel.
Old brothel. Yeah. And it's coming out the fucking plug holes, everything, and he's trying to like get through this, but he keeps finding this shit and he keeps looking. It's like a woman, woman goes in the place, kind of haunts him, seduces him, becomes a monster. He passes out, tries to find out another time. I think eventually he dies or whatever, but I think one of his first ever movies was literally just the Cum House. Like, it's just. This was after his UFC thing as well, so imagine being a fan of him, like, oh, I wonder what he's up to, he's acting.
You gotta start somewhere, I guess. Oh, wow, man.
Start with, like, I don't know, a musical? Like, do like your kid's musical, be a tree?
Yeah, go do Broadway or something. Like, do the WWE to the Champion Broadway musical. Don't jump into the Cum House. Why would you?
Jump into the Cum House.
Girl on the third floor. I wish I could put it up on screen. But it is just, it's that bad. It's on Netflix. You got to give it a go, Chris.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, if there's a chance of anyone walking in while you're watching it, don't watch it.
Gotcha. 10-4. Gotcha. Do I need to do the little? Because I just got this little VP thing to where I can technically watch Netflix and what's in other countries.
Yeah.
Also.
I think you can watch it anywhere, but it's definitely on the Irish one.
Making sure.
Girl on the third floor. I don't think you'd be the same guy after watching it.
Well, y'all ever seen what Human Centipede?
Okay, that's enough. See everybody. That's where we're ending, Chris. That's enough, man. No.
I don't think I've seen it.
Like you'll watch my next UFC fight. You'll see.
Y'all gonna see.
You're gonna see the real Human Centipede. You hear me?
Chris the Centipede Barnett.
It's gonna be my walkout. I'm gonna walk out with 2 other people as the Human Centipede.
Please don't. Please don't.
Oh.
That is so fucked. Oh my god. Yeah,
we're gonna need a doctor there to cut our mouths and butts off while when we get to the actual cage. Oh, gross.
How many movies did they make? Was it 2 or 3?
3. They made 3.
The third one, yeah.
3 of them.
The third one's in the prison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Man.
I've only seen the third one.
I've never seen any of them, and I don't plan to.
It is terrible. But I was about to say, Girl on the Third Floor is same level, but no, nothing is that level.
Okay, all right. I'll make it do Cum House. Now, what's it called? Girl on the Third Floor.
Yeah, but Cum House. Okay. If you look up, well, careful how you look that up.
If
you look that up and say CM Punk, it'll come up. But otherwise, I wouldn't risk it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, man, you do whatever you want. You look up Cum House.
It's my whole search history now.
There you go.
Cum House. Come House. Like,
yeah.
It's 50 different ways to look it up, man.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful how you look it up. But yeah, he can do better. Like, imagine like a GSP. He's acting now. Imagine he went and did some shit like that. Like, you laugh because it's CM Punk. If that was GSP or that was Michael Bisping.
Yeah, Lee. I tell you what, GSP in the Marvel movies. I am a fan of GSP in those Marvel movies. I forgot who he.
Is he dead now?
Yeah, he died.
No. He actually was just in Captain Falcon Winter Soldier series.
I hate to break it to you. I'm pretty sure he died in that.
No.
Didn't he die at the end?
I don't wanna ruin it.
Sorry.
Carter. He's actually him and Carter are gonna have some things. Because Armor Wars coming out soon.
Yes.
And it's gonna be based around Don Cheadle, War Machine.
Yeah.
So Carter, if you saw Winter Soldier, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. We're big. We're big Marvel fans. Like we're big. Yeah, we're big.
Talk to the actors.
There's some things. I don't know. I could, then again, I read on the internet, but there's supposed to be some things with the Armor Wars, and why can't I think of his name right now? Oh my God, Baron. No. whoever GSP's character was.
Oh,
But,
Baltrock.
there we go. Him and I was about to say Shaft. Oh my God, Nick Fury.
Shaft.
He hired them on the. I don't have to tell y'all. He hired him to actually take on Captain America and Black Widow on the boat just to see, of things or whatever to get on the boat or whatever. But yeah, there's a whole little ploy I heard about with that whole Armor Warriors thing coming, and then with Peggy becoming who she's about to become. I don't know. I'm just excited about it either way. I've literally got from Hawkeye.
Are you seeing Spider-Man tomorrow?
Spider-Man? That's not out tomorrow for him. We're seeing it tomorrow because we're in Ireland.
I was gonna say, hey, look, y'all take the camera in there and just hold it up for me, and I'll be like,
all good, man.
hey,
All good.
Move your hands. Definitely, as soon as it comes out, I hate movie theaters. Like, I hate being around so many people. Just before COVID, before anything, I just don't like it because there's always that one kid. Like, my head's big and with Skittles, I always get hit with something in the back of my head somehow. So I either got to go all the way up to the top or whatever. But no, I'm definitely gonna catch it because I got some awful friends, and if I don't go see it either with them or before them, they're the type that's like, hey, it's Spider-Man, yo, and I was like, oh shit, and I was like, really, man, you couldn't hold that. I ain't tell you the whole movie, but at the end, and it's like, bruh, shut up now.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. I had that happen. I've had it spoiled for me twice. First, it was like a scene, and then it was the whole thing.
Yeah, man. And then they have the nerve to be like, well, I ain't tell you the whole thing. If you don't get you know what? Like,
I ain't gonna tell you the whole thing, man, but Spider-Man definitely dies. Like some stupid shit like that,
Okay, well,
everything. What?
Okay, well, Don Cheadle is now Spider-Man.
Don Cheadle's now Spider-Man.
Don Cheadle is now Miles Morales. Wait, what?
Like, they got Izzy playing Miles Morales? You're kidding,
Right,
no, he's calling himself Peter Parker.
You know what I mean? Like, what?
They're trying to play him off as the same guy.
Don't see that coming.
Human Torch and Captain America, same guy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Deadpool, Green Lantern.
Well, I don't even want to know when Captain America watched what's it called, Star Wars, bro. That must have freaked him out seeing Mace Windu. Like, holy shit.
He was what was his name? He was Johnny Storm.
I know, crazy.
Who?
Johnny Storm.
First. And then what Ryan Reynolds has technically been 3 different MCU characters because he was in Blade.
He was,
Oh
wasn't
shit,
he?
yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta check these things out.
He's played 2 different versions of Deadpool.
Oh yeah, so technically 4 different people. Man, this whole multiverse thing is actually starting to make sense now. I guess.
I think them introducing that as an easy way to bring back characters from other shit.
Yeah, real quick. I have a feeling that that purple energy, I was hearing that the purple energy is technically like gamma energy. So it's like a hot energy that's always constantly using and creating. If you watch Hulk when he actually snaps, the way it goes through and everything, all the little stuff. And they talk about the red energy too. But they were saying this might introduce the mutants because Feige was technically on that first X-Men movie that they shot right there at the Statue of Liberty, right? And if you look at this movie, where the technical ending of it is supposed to be, is right there at the Statue of Liberty, them building the statue of Captain America instead of the actual Statue of Liberty. So if that's breaking open, maybe it all comes together. Boom, they bring in the mutants back where the mutant first movie was.
Yeah, because that is where the multiverse breaks in the film. Well, in the trailer anyway.
I wanted them to do something with Wanda where she was like, because what was it, House of Mutants or whatever? She was like, no more mutants. I wanted them to do that in reverse with the MCU and be like,
she has made a mutant. Did you watch WandaVision?
Yes, yeah.
You know, like I forget.
I saw it make what was it? What's her name?
Photon. I don't know what's her name.
Photon. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
love her.
She's the first mutant because her DNA was changed by Wanda twice or 3 times.
The Hex, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, is she technically the first mutant, or them babies that popped out because they popped out? They
disappeared.
Walked through the Hex.
They don't exist anymore.
I mean,
yeah, they do. You heard them yelling.
Yeah.
Take,
Are you a big
the
Marvel
MCU
fan? I kind of get the feeling.
Oh my God. Yeah,
There's
no,
something in your eye tells me about it.
Yeah, no, just a little bit, just a little bit. I read a comic book once or twice.
I've seen Iron Man 3. You know, like, like that's about it though.
It came on TV too. At that, it had commercials. So,
You know, man, it wasn't even the whole film. It was just a fucking trailer for it, you know. But yeah, I'm a pretty big Marvel. I'm a pretty big Marvel fan. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You see Rattling, man. He's telling us how the whole fucking multiverse is going to be on here. He's like, yeah, man, I've seen Iron Man 3, maybe twice.
Yeah.
I really like the bit where Iron Man is in it. You know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
you know, he got that thing in his chest, right? That guy.
They'll never get rid of that guy.
That guy's gonna live forever. Holy shit! Yeah.
With the pacemaker, right? The blue pacemaker. Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, it's just brilliant, and I can't wait to see it tomorrow.
Yeah, man. We booked our tickets fucking weeks ago, and everyone's really worried about it as well because in Ireland they're starting to shut down a couple of places, and so all like entertainment places are like half capacity.
Which meant that you couldn't book a ticket in a city. All of Dublin was booked. I know a guy who spent all day yesterday trying to get one ticket and he got it.
McDonagh.
Yeah, McDonagh.
Shout out to you,
Shout out to McDonagh.
Shout out to you, sir.
he spent the whole day trying to book one ticket, and he finally got it. Outskirts of Dublin, ass into nowhere. I had to find like I guess another town nearby called Mullingar, and booked the ticket there. And the last slot they had. But the thing is, every other slot was full. This one was empty. It's like the 8 o'clock time. The 7:15 full. 6 o'clock full. 5, full. 8 o'clock, 5 people. Oh,
Whoa.
Not bad. I booked the best seats too.
I didn't even think about that. I forgot I gotta do. Oh, see, look, I know a couple folks here, and I worked at actually 2 of the movie theaters here in Athens, so I might be able to pull that whole backdoor trick.
You better.
I know.
What was it?
You tell them, you show them your UFC stock, man, and be like,
That's
you.
it. Well, see, so there's one movie theater that knows me, like the one I worked at. The guy literally, he's still there. I was like, man, you got to do better. But hey, if that's what he loves, then okay, whatever. But literally, like every time I go in there, hey, your job's still here if you want it. And I'm like, I'm good. I appreciate it, Frank.
You know what? Dana, I'm done.
I'm going back to cinema, damn it.
You've convinced me. Touche.
Dana, I'm gonna work in cinema. Oh, you get an acting role? No. Just down.
Nope. Baby.
You should do a thing, man. With those cinemas you used to work at, it better be showing your events. You know, when you're fighting, man, like that is such a good idea, you know?
It's funny you say that. There's like, so some of the little pubs and stuff here, they're doing now they're doing they're gonna have like actually gonna show my fights and whatnot. Like a long time ago, it used to be so tough. Just to, hey guys, I'm fighting. I'm a local fighter. Da, 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 da. They kind of look at you like, yeah, okay, sounds good. What's gonna be on? I'd be like, it's on Fight Pass. They'd be like, oh yeah, we're still gonna show it. But now it's like, hey man, you come in. We don't even it won't even be my fight. Now they're inviting me just to come watch the fight and eat for free and just be there. And it's like, you know what? 2 years ago, y'all had to pay to get in here, but now y'all want me here. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take these free chicken wings, but just know I'm watching you.
I was about to say, if you're pissed off about that now.
No, not at all. No, trust me.
It's the fucking way. I'll do it. I'll fucking.
It's right here.
Yeah. I love that so much. It's like you know what? Fuck you, but fine, I'll do it. It's like the things I saw this week about Amanda Nunes, man, and fucking Pena, and all the people were like, oh yeah, so I think Juliana Pena probably has this is like before Juliana Pena beat her, of course, but they're like, Julie Pena has the best wrestling, best striking of anyone she's ever fought, and I truly believe if Amanda Nunes gets lazy, that Juliana Pena gets knocked out in the first round. I kept seeing shit like that on the internet all fucking week.
Wow.
I truly believe if Amanda Nunes is lazy.
Stupid shit like that, man. All fucking week, Amanda Nunes could go to sleep for 3 minutes in the fight and wake up and murder her opponent. Fucking stupid shit like that. And I'm pretty sure that's why everybody, fucking nobody expected her to win. Because Amanda Nunes was minus 1,000 in the odds. Like, you don't get a bigger underdog than Juliana Pena.
You
And that's what I love about the sport, bro. It's fucking awesome when you see shit like that happen.
Everybody's right, man. Every dog has his day.
If you got two hands, bro, and if two eyes, in Bisping's case, one, you know what I mean? Like, anybody can do it, bro. Anybody.
We know a guy, Dre Miley. He fights with one eye, and he only got into MMA when he lost the eye. I think he's 5'8",
something like that.
but his recent 5 were in a row, so he's doing really well.
Wow.
So there's a time he was 5'3", and he kept going. Yeah,
That's tough.
I think anyone could do it. Like if he's doing it as well as he is, he's got one eye. You know, depth perception is pretty important throwing a punch.
Like I remember I was at Nick Noli's little fighter tryout, the guy who has the short appendage of an arm or whatever, and it was like you automatically quote unquote write that dude off, and then you see him and he's like, oh my god, he's one of the best in this room type thing, man. It was that was crazy, but I couldn't imagine one eye out there. Wow,
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's fucking impressive. Yeah.
Like, and for Bisping to do it and become a champion and nobody knew about it, like, that shit is fucking awesome. That guy, you think of certified badasses, man? You put Michael Bisping up there. Like, the guy is...
That's so tough because that means he had to trick the doctors also, because they run us through, like, eye exams and all these other things, unless it was at, like, towards the end of his, like, say he passed the eye exam and then it happened, you technically have, almost 8 months that you can kind of get away with not having to get another eye exam. The fact that he had to trick the doctors also, because you got to do those tests. Like, they'll be like, okay, okay,
How the fuck?
Getting the good eye first, and then being like, okay, and then they'll make you do this. What letter is that? I guess he was just remembering. Like, man, wow, yeah. And then to win the championship like that too, and to beat a Luke, like Luke wasn't supposed to lose. Like, wow, dude, that's crazy, man. Motivation.
Like, it is crazy.
No.
You love to see it, man. You love to see the underdog. Seriously. I'll always root for the underdogs, man. Like, you love to see him. You love to see him win, and when they do, man, it just gives you hope, kind of thing. You know?
I got a chance to train with Luke, and Luke is what you like. If you see Luke, and what you think is that's it, man.
Luke who?
I got along with him because I knew what I was getting. Like, I didn't go in there expecting anything different. I knew what I was getting out of Luke, and I got it. And I was like, yeah, that's him. That is him. Good guy though. Outside of training, great guy. When you're training with him, he's in there. I don't want to say trying to prove a point. He's in there getting better every day. That's the nicest way I can put it. He's in there getting better every day.
Well, power to him. Yeah. Yeah, I seen his question mark kick, and good luck receiving that.
Yeah, I caught one definitely on the side. Thank God I had the big gloves on. I definitely caught one, and I was like, that's not right. Like, it's almost like the same power of just somebody just going, like, swinging, you know what I mean? Wow, the fact that he's getting it there and then whipping it around. Yeah, it's nice. I like Stylbender's better. I still like his better, but Luke's is definitely there.
Stylebender.
That's the same. That ain't the same weight class, is it?
Is it?
It would be both middleweights.
Huh. Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
When's that gonna happen?
I mean, Rocco gets a fucking win, man.
Yeah, I was say Luke's on a.
Lately. It's with a lot of fighters. The best days are kind of behind them, but they were legendary when they were happening. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Luke Strike Force days. That's what made me a fan. Luke was throwing all them roundhouse, spinning side kick back to another roundhouse. I was like, yeah, all right.
Legend. We have a Stylebender. If I have a friend who's not into UFC, and I want to try to get them into it, like I put him on a few fighters, and Stylebender is normally the number one, because he's just a normal dude, and even at that, he's a bit nerdy. So if you're not like a guy who you'd think would be into fights, you know, maybe he's into watching anime, like Stylebender, you know, there you go. Yeah, he's incredible. I tried to explain like the differences in physiques to someone, and I showed Yoel Romero and Israel Adesanya, and like that's the same fucking weight class.
Right? That is.
Friend couldn't believe it. Yeah.
That is creepy. God, that's scary.
That is like a crazy difference in physiques though. Like Yoel looks like, I don't know what you call him, a specimen, and Izzy looks pretty skinny.
You started the game up and they gave you all the stat points and you just can create whatever character you wanted and you made Yoel. Literally, that's exactly what he is.
Yeah, he's incredible. I think we've said it before, like that shit where like he got checked by a doctor and doctor was like, "What the fuck is this guy? Where did you find him?" Yeah,
What is this?
all his like tendons and shit were like way thicker than they're supposed to be, so give him an advantage, whatever. I think the ones behind his eyes were 3 times thicker, and I don't know exactly how well that helps him, but it's pretty fucking weird.
Something. Right? It ain't fair. I'll tell you that much.
But anyway, we've talked about sushi, talked about Yoel Romero's eyes, how beautiful they are. We've talked about cinemas, chicken wings, the whole shebang. Chris, I want to thank you for getting on. It was fucking hilarious. We have to talk again.
Thank you. And like I always say, you always want to learn something. I learned today that Irish sea moss is not from Ireland. I'm now sad.
Comes from North America, dude. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm sad.
Government conspiracy, man. They're out to get your money by giving you fake Irish sea moss.
Right?
You tell everyone. You tell fucking everyone, Chris.
I'm letting them know. I'm gonna put them on blast, man. I'm gonna put them on Instagram. I'm gonna put them on blast. I'm like, this ain't real.
Your next fucking fight interview, man. You know, your next when you knock the guy out via I don't know what, a flying triangle, bro. You know get on the mic. Irish sea moss isn't from Ireland. I know.
I know all of you know.
I've spoken to them, the Irish. You know.
I
Yeah.
actually talk to them, and they know, and you don't.
I'm looking forward to it, Chris. We're looking forward to you fighting, man. We're looking forward to seeing you, man. You're a fucking legend, bro. Seriously.
So when are you going to call out Hezbollah?
Who? Give me about 3 days. I gotta mentally prepare for that. So I'm gonna get mentally ready.
Just a fucking call out, man.
Find me something else that's gonna make me confident because this Irish sea moss ain't gonna do it. Apparently, gotta find me something else now, and then I'll do it. I got you, man. It's gonna be in a nice way, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have one little jab at the end, and I'll be like, and that's why your beard ain't got oil on it. Haha. I don't know. Or something. That'll be it.
I don't think Hezbollah's able to grow a beard. He looks like he's 4. You know who Hezbollah is, right?
If you put the oils in, he might.
Maybe. Oh God.
But
anyways,
imagine him though. Like he might be if he would look so much tougher. Yeah, I know he looked like he might look like a little a grade school kid. But imagine him with the beard, man. I'm telling you, shut the game down. Shut the game down.
I seen something before of what was it? Fight like if you have a beard, you can absorb a punch better. And this was the time Donald Cerrone and McGregor fought, and it was the bushiest beard he ever had. And I was like, does he know about this? Yeah. Tactical advantage.
I want to see Triple C's though. Triple C's fight over. I do want to see that. I saw they were gonna do that fight, but Triple C had to. I think he was training John Jones, so he couldn't entertain the actual fight. But yeah, I hope that happens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that fight, man.
Who
I mean, they're around Hasbulla.
Huh?
Shut the fuck up.
Hasbulla and Triple C, right? They're about the same height, man, same weight.
They're about the same height, anyways.
That's what I'm talking about, you know, like.
So I can't wait. I saw them going back and forth, and I was like, "Oh snap!"
I mean, Triple C is a pretty good stylistic matchup for Hasbulla. You know, I'm not saying he's gonna come anywhere close. You ever see that video of that guy like in the boxing ring and the fight's about to start and the bell rings and the guy walked out of the ring? I can see something like that happening, you know, like Khabib jumping the thing, like Triple C hopping over the octagon. You know, something like that. I can imagine happening.
He's failing and like Hezbollah's like grabbing on his leg, pulling him back in.
How fucking terrible.
He's not tall enough to climb off.
We can do tag teams. We can do like you can do Triple C and Usman versus Hasbulla and khamzat. You know that seems pretty fair, right?
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
I'm here for all that.
khamzat versus Hasbulla. That's the match.
That's the one to make.
We'll
For
leave
the
you-
ultimate
yeah.
badass, undefeated record. I'm a fan.
The BMF belt needs to be like given to Hasbulla. Like, just, like doesn't need to fight for it. Just given to him.
Just here. At this point, just take this, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you come here. Yeah, you can have it.
Anyways, I don't know how the fuck we got here, but Chris, I love you. I can't wait to see your next fight, and thank you so much for getting on. We have to do it again.
Thank you. Can't wait, man. We gotta do this again. Man.
I could do this every fucking day, man.
This is fucking
Jesus.
hilarious. But until next time, take it handy. Good luck, and bye to bye.